Welcome back, guys. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown. It's a beautiful day. Was out for a walk. Thought I'd do today's video outside. What the hell? So, 2-0, 3-1 leads in the third period yesterday for the Oilers. They still find a way to lose 4-3 to the LA Kings in Game 1, but losing Game 1 of the series is basically what the Oilers do, right? I mean, we were all upset last night, whether it was penalties or bad play. Stuart Skinner maybe struggled a bit. In his interviews today with the media, Stuart Skinner really took ownership. He took a bit of that loss on his shoulder, and you know what? Good for him, but I don't know if it really was on Skinner, but Skinner's in a spot where he really shouldn't have been the number one goaltender. I don't know if he should really be the guy playing right now if the Oilers were going by the plan that they had back in the summer. I mean, he certainly earned it, and he's in a great spot right now, and he's the guy that should be playing. But what I mean by that is you signed a guy, Jack Campbell, $5 million a year to be your number one goaltender, right? So you'd expect that the guy that you're paying $5 million a year to, Jack Campbell, would be the guy leading you into Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs, but instead it's the guy that's surpassed all expectations, really. I mean, he's up for the Calder Trophy, in my opinion, and he's here leading the Oilers in Game 1. Yes, he struggled, but Stuart Skinner has done so much more for the Oilers than what was originally expected of him. So Stuart Skinner is still A+ in my books. Really happy with what he's done so far, and I think just his interview today with the media showing his maturity, and he's just going to be a great number one goaltender for the Oilers for years to come. You can just see it now. So hopefully for Skinner, the whole team can have a better Game 2, get the series tied up. They lost Game 1 to LA last year. They lost Game 1 to Calgary last year. So the Oilers certainly aren't in unfamiliar territory. So they can get it going here. I'm not too concerned about the team right now. I mean, yes, it sucked to watch them lose the way they did last night. We've seen it before, but I'd say the Oilers played probably a solid 40 to 45 minutes of that hockey game. You just need something much closer to a 60-minute effort, and like everyone says, you got to give the 60-minute effort, but it's hard to be good for 60 minutes, and well, 60 minutes plus last night. So if they can get something closer to 60 minutes, close the game out, I think the Oilers will do just fine here. They've lost one game. It's not the end of the world, and a lot of Kings fans came in the comment section of the Fanatic Rundown yesterday and the stream and saying Oilers fans are complaining about the penalties, and I did point out the Vincent Desharnais penalty in overtime last night. I didn't like it. I mean, yes, it was a penalty for sure. I'm not arguing that it wasn't a penalty, but I thought it was kind of a weak call to see in overtime, but who knows? As it was pointed out, maybe if it's Connor McDavid going down, I feel differently. So we'll see what happens here, guys. Just a few random thoughts here. Gabe Vilardi is going to be back for the LA Kings for Game 2, so going to be an even better team facing the Oilers tomorrow night. So they got to be up to the challenge here. Maybe we see the Oilers go 11-7 tomorrow. It was really successful for them in the postseason. It's been successful for them overall here. And maybe the Oilers can get McDavid and Draisaitl and those guys in some better situations here. Philip Deneau did a good job of trying to shut him down, Connor McDavid down last night, but he still found a way to get some chances there. I think I pointed out in the stream I was doing with Toff last night, the Rig 72 live stream, that Connor McDavid possibly could have even had a hat trick in the first period with all those opportunities he had. So hopefully Connor can just keep getting those opportunities. The boys can find a way here. They're down 1-0, but certainly not the end of the world. But would definitely like to see a win in Game 2 and have a nice split going into LA for Game 3 on Friday. So one thing I forgot to add while I was out, stay out of the penalty box. 6 penalties in Game 1. Can't happen in Game 2. The Oilers bring that down, they tie it in Game 2. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say for now, guys. Gonna continue my walk, and I will see you tomorrow for Game 2, Rig 72 live stream with Toff, and the Fanatic Rundown following the game. Let me know your thoughts on Game 1, what you think the Oilers need to do in Game 2 to tie this series up in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon.